Okay, so guys,
Good things come to those who wait, but better things come to those who work for it while they wait. Anonymous. This is something I've been really resonated with, and I wanted you guys to come along with me on my first week into my official corporate job in my field.
I'm a little nervous, but hi. Welcome to the video. This is my first week starting a new job, and I've been in this very big space for a long time, which is wanting to start my life, really get into what I'm getting into, really navigate a lane for myself in the degree field that I really wanted to get into, which is like media, marketing, all that kind of stuff, right? I do freelancing and all that kind of stuff. I'm a photographer, videographer, all that kind of whatever. I'm not trying to give y'all my resume or nothing, but I'm just explaining to y'all how this came about. Because of that, I was applying. I've been applying for so long, also like so long. When they say the job market is kind of I've been applying. I applied for this place. I got a call. I've gotten a couple of calls since I've seriously been applying, reworking my resume. If you guys want to see my resume, also, this is what it looks like. I know some people like have a question about that, and I can like tell you guys how I went about building it too. I came to a job interview. I've been on a couple. Some of them kind of just lead themselves to like sound like they're cool jobs, and then as you get into it, it's not really a cool job. It's really like a door-to-door type of sales marketing type of thing. But I came here. It seems really cool. I'm trying it out. And I basically just told my other job that I need to transfer out because of some other stuff that's going on. But I explained to them what's going on with the job, so they know that I'm leaving for a different opportunity. But I have to do a transfer thing for different reasons for myself. Still gonna be like working there for this week, and then I have 2 weeks of vacation time that I'm taking off that I saved up because I was gonna use them in August for like my birthday, but I'm just gonna use them now instead. This week is gonna be a little crazy. Today is Monday, so I only have this job to go to, but I have, after this job, the rest of the week, I'm still going to Target type shit. If you've been here for a while, this isn't something that's like crazy new. I'm a very like often having 2-3 jobs type of person. This is the first time I've done this in 5 years. So I've been working at Target for the last like 4.5, almost 5 years in August. I don't have too much to say like about that or anything like that. I just am telling you guys that so you know where I'm like leaving from, kind of coming to, whatever. And so this is going to be a week in the life starting my first like corporate job for real. I don't know, I guess Target was like a corporate job in like some people's definition of corporate job, but this is more so like a me starting a corporate job that's like a traditional corporate job that like is in the field I want to be in type thing. I'm just gonna like tell you guys how it's going, update you guys along the way and all that kind of stuff. And I'm saying all this to say I just got here. I'm wearing the same outfit I wore to church yesterday because I had it on for 2.5 seconds. But I got here. I don't know what time I'm supposed to be getting here this week. I'm gonna try and aim to do like a 6 to 2 situation or like a 7 to 2 situation. I got on a cute little blazer, the one that I showed you guys that I thrifted a couple videos ago. Let's go in and see what's going on.
I still find myself getting first day jitters. I don't know about you guys, but just like anything else, I was really nervous to come in here today. Not only is this the first day on a new job for me, but this is the first opportunity in a long line of things, something that's really showing off the success in what I was building. So my first week on this job, I pretty much did the signing paperwork, started off, really worked in, got to know their systems. I got a new laptop from my boss on the first day, and then I went ahead and kind of started setting all that up, getting all the old stuff out from the previous social media manager and adding in the tools and stuff that I need. The way that I really integrated into this job and made sure that I am going to have the most success that I possibly can is by knowing what tools I use on a day-to-day, not trying to reinvent the wheel, just seeing what works for them and trying to add my own little twist on it. Something about being in the media world is you want to make sure that you are always adding to what someone else has. Unfortunately, we work in a place where there's a lot of people and you got to be productive. Getting into day 2 and 3 of this job, I got my office, as you guys can see, and I just kind of settled in, along with I decorated it in the days to come but nothing too crazy. Just really getting the hang of things. Something I noticed from my first 3 days is my attitude was so much better. Coming to this job, it feels like I could finally breathe, and everything around me didn't seem as smothering. I really just got myself situated in before, and I went up to meet with the people who also work alongside me in the building. I started to familiarize myself with the different departments, and I got into jumping into what I know best. I started filming the content, I started working, moving around, making sure that I wasn't interrupting anyone, and I'm telling you guys, this kind of feels like it was meant to be, and it makes me feel like suffering is very necessary sometimes. But going into work every day so far has been a blessing. Getting to watch the sun come up, I feel like it fuels me, it energizes me, and just knowing that I'm putting my energies and efforts into doing something that genuinely makes me happy, as well as allows me to further myself creatively and to open up new doors and to learn new skills. And that's something I really have asked about, and I'm so glad I finally got to do that here. So here's also one of the new tools that I have been creating to help me out.
I've been eating some rice cakes. And now I bought an iPad just for like my own personal use. But I've been working on some note cards. Every day I come in and I do a little task planner, but it's just something that keeps me on task. I made these templates for myself, as y'all can see, and it's literally just how I plan my day out or whatever. And these are like monthly notes and stuff, and it's all just a digital pad, so I can write on it and do all that kind of stuff. Look through here and check off. But I'm about to go shoot some content for these photo carousels that I'm working on. I parted my hair a little too much over on this side, thinking that that's what it was doing because it likes to part itself, and it's not. But anyway. And one thing that I love about this new job is that I get to leave on my lunch break. For the last 4 years, the place that I've worked, oh my god, this lighting is so good. For the last 4 years, the place that I've worked has had no like off-campus lunch. And when I was working before that, I've always worked in like restaurants or places that had food normally. So an off-campus lunch wasn't literally like a thing, or it would be like I'm only working a 4 or 5 hour shift. So I didn't really need to go anywhere for lunch because I'd usually just get lunch at home or whatever. Having an off-campus lunch now is actually so great. Like I can go do things on my lunch break that don't require a lot of time. They're just kind of inconvenient. Like I need to get gas because I have no gas, and instead of getting gas when I get off of work, I'm just gonna go get it right now. So let's have like more time in between things, so I don't have to just like wait until I get off work or whatever, which is what I usually do. And I used to get off work at like 11 p.m. so a lot of my day would be kind of shot. And that is another pro I feel like going through this week, is just seeing that like a bunch of my day isn't shot. I do need to clean out my car, so I'm gonna clean my car out and then head back to work. Yeah, because I still have like 20 minutes on my break or whatever. My gas is finished. Let's get that and go to the car wash.
I don't know, guys, as you can see, I seem really happy here. I feel really happy here, and all in all, I can say that my first couple of weeks have been nothing but successful. The most unsuccessful thing was me losing the footage explaining all this in the video, which is why I'm doing this voiceover. But I got the office set up. Like I said, I did all the things, and I think the hardest part about this transition was really accepting the fact that I'm letting go of the safety net, which is my old job. Although I didn't have an overarching, overlooming connection to the job itself, I do love my coworkers. I do love the people, and I loved getting to just sit there and have fun every day, but sometimes change is very necessary, especially if you want to grow. And I found myself getting a little choked up here when I went to go officially change my job title, but this is it now. I am now a social media girly and a full tech girly, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you take nothing else from it, just know that it is okay to jump sometimes, and you will land and end up where you're supposed to be. But don't be afraid to try, and I hope that all you guys follow your dreams.